Hello, I'm making chili.
Stop a little season in this hamburger meat. Then we'll add some garlic and some vegetables to it. Right. I'm going to put half of this in while it's cooking, and I'm going to put the other half in my pot when it's all together. Here's my bowl of vegetables. I use a lot of vegetables because I put this inside here while it's cooking, and I also put another bowl similar to that inside the big pot once everything's put together with the beans and everything else. So I mix that up, and then I'm add my garlic. And that's what pretty much the meat looks like while it's cooking. And I also cut up a jalapeno in there. I have orange bell peppers, green and red bell peppers chopped up in there, and an onion. I put 2 spoons of mixed garlic in there. It may look like a lot, but it's not. And I also put a cup of fresh garlic in the pot when it's all together.
Let me mix this up. Okay, that's how it looks when the garlic is mixed in there. Now, when I put this meat in here, I did add some seasoning, little seasoning salt, garlic salt, powder. You can add whatever kind of seasoning you want, or you don't have to add seasoning. You can just get you one of these packages and put that in there if you can't have all the sodium. You know, you just pretty much make your hamburger meat how you want to season. Well, season your hamburger meat how you want to season, but make sure you add all the vegetables in there. That's going to give it a great flavor. Okay, well, I'm going to stew up my, going to cook this meat, because I also put chunks of, it's called stew meat. Where is it at? Stew meat, I took it out the freezer, start out, so I'm going to slow cook that, and not slow cook it, but I'm going to cook it real low in the pot so it can get tender, and I'm going to also throw that in my big pot of chili, my chili beans. Alright, it's not as tender as I want it, and so I'm going to add a little broth to it and let it simmer just a little bit longer, yeah, because it's still, I want it tender. Alright, I have beef broth, but I'm not going to open it because I got some chicken broth in the refrigerator, so I'm going to use what I got open. Just a little bit to deglaze all that goodness at the bottom. We got all kind of vegetables in it.
I know, she turned it up.
And then I'm going to let that simmer because I want it just a little bit more tender before I put it in my chili. It's going to cook in my chili too, but I want it just a little more tender than that. Get all them bits and pieces up at the bottom, and this is good enough. Now here's my meat. I put in a bowl. I'm going to put that to the side. This is ready. I'm going to strain that. And I'm going to use this pan to cook my caboso sausage. This is a hearty, meaty bean chili. Spaghetti sauce. I can use tomato sauce. Oh shit, I got a piece of the freaking... Hold on. Alright. Now I put my hamburger meat back in here. Now I'm just going to saturate it with the sauce. You don't have to do this. You can just put all this stuff in the pot and then put the meat in there. But I'm being extra right now. I'm going to mix this all up real good. Okay, it's all mixed up now. Now this time I cut it in fours. I cut it in half, then I cut it in half again. And that's going to make it smaller. Now I have to do this because I have a son named Diamond that will fish all the big pieces of meat out. So I have to do it like this. Plus it's better to give it different texture anyway. It's 3 different ways I cut it. So here's the third way. And I'm just going to slice this whole thing into thin slices. And here's the 3 different ways I cut my sausage. You don't have to do it like this. I'm just showing you how I do it. 1 whole sausage like this, sliced thin. 1/4 sausage, and then 1/2 sausage. And I'm going to finish cutting it up. I'm going to do most of it quarters because I need most of it to be small. Alright, I'm going to put this, I'm going to fry it up in a little olive oil. And these is my pieces, bigger pieces, medium pieces, and then the smaller pieces. Yes.
And why are you still with him? You didn't want you to
All right.
I never saw him so long.
All right, I got my sausages on. I'm gonna clean up my workspace. Gotta clean all this up. Have me a glass of wine. Here's my celery. This is gonna be the first time I ever put in celery and chili, but I've seen somebody do it, so you know I got a copy. And here's my vegetables. It looks like a lot of vegetables. I do use a lot of vegetables. I'm a vegetable person. Jalapeno, onion, and red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and yellow bell pepper. And I'm going to put some fresh garlic in it, and that's about it. Alright, I was over there drinking wine. Forgot I had this over here. So this is also going in my chili. The ones are really, really burnt, I'm going to just eat. The kidney beans. So kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans, chili beans. These are the beans. I'm making a big pot of chili, and these are the beans I'm putting in there.
That booty?
I'm going to strain, and I strained all these beans except for the chili beans. I didn't strain the chili beans, but you can strain the chili beans.
Beans on the booty? That booty? Mike Tyson on the booty?
Diamond, why are you talking about ass and booty while I'm sitting up there trying to cook on the TV show on YouTube? Don't nobody want to hear about booty and ass while I'm trying to cook. And I told you to shut up. You can't talk like that when I'm doing Whew. Alright, here's all my beans except for the chili beans. The chili beans I have in this pot. And I'm going to add this. This is black beans, pinto beans, golden, the kidney beans, and chili beans. Alright, I'm going to add them to the pot. Oh, Lord. I'm using this big ass pot, y'all. Alright, now all my beans is in there. So I'm going to add my stewed tomatoes. Now I'm going to put my meat that I have with my sketty sauce that I had, and I put the sausages on top too. Now I kind of put that in my pot. Alright, y'all, let me push pause so I can do this right. Alright, my meat is all over. Hold on. My meat is already in there. So now I got to add my sauces in there because I got a hard time turning. I got a little arthritis in my elbow, so I got to do one at a time. I thought I had it recording, but I'm sitting up here talking to y'all and ain't even recording. Okay, I put a can of tomato sauce in there. Now this is the crushed tomatoes. Put it to the side just in case I need to add some broth to it. I can use those cans. There. Now we're going to put the stew meat in there. So I got kielbasa sausage, hamburger meat, and stew meat in there. Alright, these cans right here got a lot of excess in it, so I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth in there to clean them out, because give a little more flavor than the water. I'm going to add a thing of tomato paste. Show them the can. Alright. And I still have all my vegetables. I'm going to stir fry and add in here. Alright, that's good. Now, I did make a big pot of chili, and the reason why I make big pots of chili because we the type of people like to get up in the morning and make a chili cheese omelet. Then we like to make some chili cheese fries, chili cheese hot dogs. We one of them. We gonna put this chili to use.
Hamburgers.
Chili cheese hamburgers. We do the damn thing. Now I took that chicken broth and I pretty much cleaned all my cans out with it. There ain't that much in there. If I need to add more broth, I will. But I like thick chili. So if you're the type that like a little watery chili, then you can add a whole beef. What is it? Stock. You can add a whole beef stock to it. I didn't feel like opening up my beef, so I'm using chicken stock. And if you can tell, it ain't really moved it. But once I start to fry my vegetables and let that simmer, it might give it a little more juice. Only thing I'm gonna put in here now is some chili powder because I season my meat real good. Both of my meats real good. So then after it simmered for about 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to give it a taste. And for the last hour of simmering, if I need to add more season, then that's when I add more season. Okay, I put a little bit of pepper flakes in there. Cayenne pepper. And now I'm about to put some chili pepper. And that's all this. I got the pot that I cooked the sausage with and all that good stuff. And I'm going to saute up some celery. Alright, I'm going to take half of this and put it in my stir fry with some... Can't think right now.
Give it to everybody.
Okay, I took a little more than half of that and then I added with this. And this half, since I like the different textures, I'm going to put in my pot of chili. I'm about to chop up these tomatoes and then put it into my chili. And then fresh garlic, and that's all. And then we just let it simmer until they all marry together. Alright, here's my garlic that I'm going to put in there. And here's my fresh cut tomatoes I'm going to put in there. And the reason I put that tomato paste, if you don't put any fresh tomatoes, you really don't need the paste in case you want it. Since I'm putting fresh tomatoes, that's why I put the paste in there. I took these garlics and I smashed it with the end of this bowl. Now I'm about to cut it up and add that to my pot.
Fresh garlic right there, y'all. Yeah, fresh garlic. I'm gonna add my fresh tomatoes. Now we're gonna add fresh tomatoes. All that in there. Alright. There's the fresh tomatoes. You gotta stir. Alright, you put the other half of the stuff I told you put in the meat, and you put the other half in your pot. This is how my vegetables is coming along. And I think they're about ready to simmer with the meat. Alright, now I'm just gonna pour the rest of the vegetables in there. The sauteed vegetables. Celery, green, yellow, orange, bell pepper, and a jalapeno. All that goodness in there, all that goodness. Alright, this is what the chili looks like. Now everything is going to simmer for 45 minutes to an hour. Get all this goodness. See this goodness? Look at this. How's it going? Can you do this little bit while I'm cooking? No? Alright. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to check it in 10 minutes, see if it needs some seasoning.
Alright, you guys. Now this is going to simmer away for 45 minutes like I said. And I like my food hot. So since I can't put all the jalapenos and the peppers that I want to put in here because everybody don't eat it, I'm going to put my own personal jalapeno right in there. That's going to cook away and I can eat it as I eat my food. Yeah, my jalapeno. I love jalapenos. So that's going to be nice and soft when I get ready to eat my food. Now I'm going to put a couple of bay leaves. I'm going to put that small one in there because that's going to give it the seasoning it needs. And I'm done. I did add a little more seasoning to it. I added some chili pepper to it. And some powder, garlic powder and onion powder. And I'm going to taste it let it marinate for about 10 more minutes. And I'm going to taste it again and make sure I don't need no more seasoning. Because it's a big pot of chili. And I should have got 2 of those Texas seasoning package of chili. I should have got 2 packages, only got 1. If I had got 2 packages, I would have been cool. Here's the cheese. This is what I put on top of my chili. Alright, and this is what else I put on top of my chili. I put sour cream, which is in the refrigerator. Chopped chives, or green onions. And avocado. I sprinkled a little lemon pepper on it and squeezed some fresh lemon on there. And that's what I put on top of my chili. Alright, this is what it looks like when it's all done. Yeah, I put a lot of sour cream. I probably should have showed you that with the cheese on it before I put the sour cream chives and my avocado on there. Because a lot of people might not. This one might be a little, my son's bowl might be a little better example. Let me see. Mountain of cheese. Just told my son don't use a whole bunch. Look at that cheese. It ain't even melted. This is cheese. Alright. This is how the chili look. Till next time. Stay blessed and deuces. Look at that piece of steak. I'm about to tear that piece of steak right on up. With my cornbread, baby. With my cornbread. Hooty hoo.